You've seen the postcards, majestic mountains, skiers, cowboys, but that's not the whole story. I'm here to show you the other Colorado, where the pavement ends and real work begins. The beauty isn't just in the landscape, it's in the people who work it. Out here, many live on endless plains, under a sky that feels infinite. This is the real Colorado. Let's get started. Picture rural Colorado. Maybe you see a cowboy or a woman in flannel, but that's just the surface. These are real people with real stories. Artists, welders, teachers, veterans, and neighbors. When a barn burns down, the whole town helps rebuild. That's the real Colorado spirit. Showing up for each other, thriving together. In the city, life runs on a 9 to 5. Out here, the clock is set by the sun, the seasons, and the land. For ranchers like Bill, the day starts at 4:30 a.m. Cattle need feeding, fences need checking, no matter the weather. There are no sick days or holidays. The work is relentless. It's not just ranchers. Sarah, who owns the local feed store, is up by 6, unloading grain and chatting with every customer. Her store is more than a business. It's a lifeline, a hub of information and help. Even simple errands are a challenge. A grocery run can be a 100-mile round trip. Forget something? You make do or get creative. A flat tire on a remote road isn't just inconvenient, it can be serious, especially with no cell service. People here learn to be self-sufficient. They know how to fix a tire, patch a fence, and repair a leaky pipe. But in the grind, there's deep satisfaction. At the end of the day, you see what you've accomplished: a mended fence, healthy livestock, wood chopped for winter. It's tangible, it's real. Bill told me, "I'm tired every night, but it's a good tired, the kind that comes from doing something that matters." That's a feeling many people are searching for. Out here, they find it every day. The work is hard, but the rewards are clear. You see the results of your labor. You know you've made a difference. That's what keeps people going. It's not about the hours, it's about the purpose. And that's something you can't buy. Out here, every day matters, and that's why they do it. The idea of unplugging sounds great, but unreliable infrastructure is a constant struggle. In many parts of rural Colorado, high-speed internet is a luxury. I met a family whose work and school grind to a halt when their satellite goes out in a snowstorm. It's not just about streaming, it's about access to basic services. Telehealth, online business, even homework become impossible. One woman drives 30 minutes to upload photos for her jewelry business. The digital divide is real. Cell service is spotty. You know the exact spots where you might get a bar or two. Breaking down on a remote road with no way to call for help? It happens. People carry emergency supplies as a matter of course, but these struggles make people resourceful. They solve problems without technology, check on neighbors in person, and share what they have. When the power goes out, people fire up wood stoves, share generators, and cook meals together. The lack of reliable infrastructure forces them to strengthen the most reliable network of all, the human one. It's a tough trade-off, but it builds a resilience that's truly remarkable. Out here, community is the real safety net. Every small town has its quirks, but in rural Colorado, these quirks are the glue. In Fruita, there's a festival for Mike the Headless Chicken, a true story, now a beloved annual party. In mountain towns, mud season means impassable roads, so they throw a mud season ball, dressing up in fancy clothes and rubber boots. These traditions turn challenges into celebrations. The local diner isn't just a place to eat, it's the town's central nervous system. The morning coffee crowd is where news is shared, help is offered, and connections are made. The waitress knows your order and your cousin's visiting. Friday night football? The whole town shows up cheering for their kids and their neighbors' kids. Win or lose, it's about unity and pride. These traditions, bizarre, practical, heartfelt, are the lifeblood of these towns. They remind people they're part of something bigger. It's not just about fun, it's about belonging. These rituals hold the community together. They're passed down, year after year. They make rural life unique, and they make it home. That's the power of tradition. In our noisy world, we've forgotten what true silence sounds like. Out here, silence isn't just an absence of sound, it's a presence you can feel. The wind in the sagebrush, a hawk overhead, your footsteps on gravel. At first, it's almost deafening, but if you sit with it, the noise in your head quiets down. You notice the changing light, the dew on a spider web, the smell of rain. It's forced mindfulness. You have to be present. Jenny, a former lawyer, moved here burned out. At first, the quiet was too loud. Now she finds peace just sitting on her porch, watching the world wake up. This connection to nature brings a profound sense of peace. It's not about escaping reality. It's about finding a more fundamental one. You learn humility and patience. You can't rush a sunrise or hurry a season. You move at a more human pace. This deep silence is one of rural life's greatest treasures. It's a treasure you can't put a price on. Out here, peace isn't a luxury, it's a way of life, and it changes you. People think rural work means ranching or farming, but the modern rural economy is far more complex. There's a hidden world of skilled trades, small-scale manufacturing, and surprising innovation. Well drillers, septic installers, and sawmill operators keep these communities running. These jobs are hard, messy, and essential. There's also entrepreneurship, like the man turning beetle-killed pine into custom lumber, or the woman making artisanal goat cheese. These aren't big corporations, they're small, nimble businesses born of passion and necessity. People here wear many hats. The truck mechanic is also a volunteer firefighter. The hairdresser might be the town clerk. Adaptability and resourcefulness are a way of life. The economy isn't about one industry, it's a complex ecosystem of people using their skills to make a living and a life. It's not glamorous, but it's vital. These jobs create character and community. They keep rural Colorado alive. It's about more than work, it's about pride, and it's about making a difference every day. That's the real story. What makes it all worth it? The simple joys, things money can't buy. The night sky here is breathtaking. The Milky Way stretches from horizon to horizon, shooting stars and satellites tracing silent paths. One family told me their daughter, seeing the stars for the first time, said, "I never knew there were so many." It's a gift they get every clear night. Joy is in the small things, a wave from every car, a neighbor with a casserole, a friend helping round up a stray cow. These aren't grand gestures, they're small acts of kindness that build belonging. You feel seen and valued. There's also the joy of freedom, letting your kids and dog run, working late in your garage, living life on your own terms. It comes with responsibility, but the trade-off is ownership of your life. These simple joys are the real currency of rural life. They're why people endure the hardships. It's not about what you have, it's about how you live. Out here, joy is everywhere, if you know where to look, and it's always shared. That's what makes it home. So, what's the big secret? The biggest challenge of living here is also its greatest reward. The hardship is the point. The struggle forges community. Isolation forces you to connect. Lack of services teaches self-reliance and generosity. People don't stay here in spite of the difficulties. They stay because of them. Shared struggle creates bonds stronger than any fiber optic cable. When you help a neighbor in a blizzard, you're not just neighbors, you're family. The challenges strip away the superficial and leave what matters, human connection. This life isn't for everyone. It demands a lot, tests your patience and strength. But if you embrace the work and the community, you find something extraordinary. A sense of purpose and belonging that's rare in today's world. A community that has your back, no matter what. So if you're tired of the noise and looking for something real, maybe this is it. Look past the postcards. See the real Colorado. Visit. Stop at the diner. Listen to the stories. You might find you belong here too. This isn't just a place. It's a way of life. And we're always looking for good people to share it with. Maybe we'll see you down the road waving back. Ving.